Hey guys, it's Alyssa. I already did my spread for this week, so I wanted to instead show you my setup for my planner. So this setup will go all the way into the new year. Finally figured out how I want to use my planner and how it will be useful to me. I'm very, very, very excited about it. And here we go. So I did find these covers. I found a package of 3 covers at Joann's. I think they were $8.99. And this was my favorite one out of all of them. It says, "Be a flamingo in a flock of pigeons." I just thought that was super adorable, and it's just pretty much telling you, be yourself, do what you have to do, and I just thought it looked cute. Flamingos on the inside. Then I have my Mickey and Minnie folder in here. First section I have is chores, so the chores I have to get done. I don't use these sheets, but I don't know what happened to my chore list that I created, so I'll have to find that. If I threw it away, I'll just have to remake it. Alright, so the first section after my chore list is going to be my weekly layout. So my first weekly layout will be November. I stole this monthly from another thing because I ran out of monthlies on my dashboard layout, because I don't always do every week sometimes. But I will, because I'll have a dated planner for the new year. So I do the dashboard layout, so I have my weeklies for this year. And what's different with my weeklies is I've put in here like things I gotta get done every day to make me try to get those done. And I have a chores list, and I love how this week's thing was set up. So this side, and then I have my work schedule I put in, because it's gonna be a little different over the past few months because I'll have some extra hours. And then just a reminder to clean out the cat litter, so I do better with that. Now after my weeklies, I bought the new dailies sheets, the daily extension pack. And so I picked one of the dashboards from there, and this is my dailies section. So I don't generally do dailies for weekends. I may or may not decide to do that, but I will do dailies for the week, Monday through Friday. For my evenings, I know what I'm doing, because a lot of times I get home from work and I get really, really tired, and then I sit down and I don't do anything. So my plan is to come look at this every day I get home, because I have to bring my teacher bag up to my room where I have my planner, and then I would tell me like, hey, this is the stuff you wanted to get done, so make me not have to sit down until I get the stuff I really wanted to get done, if that makes sense. So I added some of those daily sheets in here. I love that these are front to back. I can do different daily sheets if I don't like those ones. My next section I have is my self-care section. Now my self-care section, I used to be writing in it every week, and it became a mess. But I found this thing, and instead of a daily, today was like this, I think it's going to be like kind of a weekly check-in. Like, how was the week? How did my week go? These are dry erase, so I can really make it new every week. How did this week went? How did I feel for like the entire week? So like a weekly sort of overview, because then I can have stuff that dates a highlight of the week and what could I improve upon for the next week. And then this will just be extra notes for that. Now, I've already started on this. I will let it dry. This section, because it has this and this, will be my habit trackers for the week for my self-care. So far I put my morning routine and my evening routine here. I still have to put my journaling routines and like my medicine routine, like vitamins and fish oil, things like that. So this is how I'm going to do it, and then I can do it differently any week. Like if I don't like how I did this, I can find a whole different way to track things with. That's what's the nice thing, is I can erase it every week and start over, which I really, really like. So that'll be really good for my routines. Now those are my self-care routines. I have a little thing that has all my routines on here too. the back will probably have what I want to do for yoga. I've been working on this page for the cat and the dog. Now, my next routine, I might put a dashboard in here for this, but I haven't decided, is going to be my mood tracker. So, what I'm going to be doing within the new year, but I wanted to start right away, is I got the All the Feels book on for mood tracking. So I was kind of just going to take the basics of how this works and do it in my horizontal layout until 2021 when this particular planner starts. So this will be my mood tracking planner for now until this one starts, and then I'll take pieces of this, the week or month out of this, and put it into my catch-all planner, because I do freaking plan. I just put different, obviously, I put different planners together. So that'll be for my mood tracking, which is going to be very important. I've been having some really bad mood swings lately, and want to kind of get it under control. So I wanted to keep track of how my emotions were, which will be nice. My next section is my journaling section. So I got that new journal with Stephanie Fleming's release, and I love it because it just has the day reflection and the daily gratitude. For me, because I was having issues, I do like the ones that have like the different questions and stuff like that, but it was just a little too much for me to write right now since I'm not in a journaling habit. So I figured this will help me get into my journaling habit, and then I can move on to journaling on those types of pages. I really like it. It's been really simple. I'm still not completely super normal with it, but I do a lot better than I did with the other journaling pages. So those, I have my journaling section. My next section I have is my faith section. Now, I bought an undated faith planner that was really cheap at Hobby Lobby recently, and I've created my own little, I've been trying to perfect my faith planner for a while section and figure out how I wanted to do it, and I think I finally figured it out. So I'm just going to put the month for each. I'm going to keep track of my verses on here, and then I will do my tracking in here, and then I'll have this section for my journaling. So I can write the scripture up here, important things about the scripture, and then journal about what I thought. And then I do have this section here for sermon notes, because I do want to listen to my sermons every Sunday. Obviously, I'm not going to church because of COVID. I could, they're being careful, but I just don't want to. So I will watch it online and then take sermon notes. And then I figured I'd just use this paper, which came from the Faith. It's not an extension pack. Maybe it is kind of an extension type of pack. It's not like an extension as in dates, but like it's like a companion. It's the Faith Companion Pack. I could not figure out what it was for a second. So this would be like if I have stuff that I couldn't fit in here for writing, I could have extra writing or for prayers or anything else I want it for. And then this is just still that faith section. So I have a whole month for that. And I can always white out what the day is so I know, in case I don't, because I won't be super regular with the faith journaling right away either. That's why I bought it undated. Okay, next section, which I do not need a dashboard for, this was just so I have this, is my book club type of section. So this actually I'm going to be using for, I am trying to write a novel, and it is November now, so I am doing NaNoWriMo, and so I'm going to be, I missed the first week because I've been trying to plot my novel a little bit more, so I'm starting to actually write next week. So this is going to be for kind of planning out when I want to write or when I have time to write or what part of the book or what I want to work on. Kind of planning out how I want to write my novel, because I figure if I don't finish in November, I can finish later. So that's what this is for. Or if I don't want to do stuff for the novel, I can always write down like a review of a book I've read, because I'm in between a couple of books right now. All right, so that is that section. And the last section, if I can figure out how I want to use it, this is catching. Oh, because of that. All right, last section is my goals section. So I have a section for goals. And so I have a dry erase board, which I'm figuring exactly how I want to plan out my goals on the dry erase board, because it has Monday through Sunday. And then some stuff back here. And then I have a section for goals for the week. So, trying to figure out how I want to do weekly goals of stuff, and then what kind of goals I would have and things like that. So that I'm still working on. So that is my planner. I'm very, very excited that I figured out exactly how I want to use it. So when the new year begins, it'll be the same setup. I may or may not change the cover, haven't decided. But what I will do is I will take the guts of all the different plans. So I'll take the guts from this planner for my mood tracking. I'll take a month, then next month out of this planner for my weeklies. And that's how I'm doing it, like a freaking planned catch-all planner, because I did do separate planners for a while, but just wasn't working. I wasn't using all of them, and it was frustrating. But just having one planner, I only have to worry about the one planner, and I have all the sections in it, so it makes it easier to make sure I actually do everything. The only separate planner I have that's not in here is I have my whole complete separate planner for my teacher planner for work, and that's my work planner that I keep in my bag, and that obviously separate because I take that to work, and that helps me plan out things for work, like professional development classes I'm taking when I want to take those, or trainings at work, or just lesson plans I planned and what days they're for, things like that. So I have a separate plan for that. But otherwise, every other plan I have is franken planned and put into this particular planner. And as you can see, I have it, it's hard to do, sectioned off on the top and sectioned off on, this is a weird angle, I'm sorry guys, sectioned off on the side. So I'm excited for this, and I will let you guys know next week when I do with Plan With Me how my setup is working out and if I'm doing all of my planning that I want to do. Alright, well you guys have a great night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.